Hello audience, today I will be talking about the difference between electric cars and gasoline cars. If you ever walk into a dealership to buy a new car, would it be an electric car or a gasoline car? And today I will be telling you the difference between an electric car and a gasoline car by the way they're powered, their maintenance, and their environmental impact. Firstly, I want to say that the way they're powered, gasoline cars are powered by an engine. And an engine, in order for it to be powered the whole car, it has to have combustion, air, and spark. In an engine, it powers the whole car in order for it to start running. Unlike an electric car, what powers it is a battery. A battery uses electricity in order to make the car run. The difference between a gasoline car and an electric car is an electric car has way more technology, way more sensors, and is really delicate. Unlike gasoline car, it's kind of less technology, more parts are going into it, and kind of more reliable, in my opinion. For my second, it would be maintenance, keeping up with maintenance. I know a lot of us here probably have a car, and most of us here probably have a gasoline car. Gasoline cars you have more routine in order to keep up with your maintenance, keeping up with its spark plugs, keeping up with the oil, and keeping up with kind of like all the fluids that are in order to keep the engine running. With the maintenance, you have to take care more of a gas car because there's a lot of things that go into gasoline engine running. Unlike the electric car, there's not a lot of things to keep maintenance with it because it uses a lot less power, a lot less. It's just more beneficial. It's easier for the human being, and that's why electric cars were created. An electric car, less routine, less checking up. You open up the hood, there's no engine, it's just more storage space. You know, the only thing you have to keep up with an electric car is its batteries. Always gotta change them sometimes. And usually the batteries last up to 5 to 6 years. And from there, that's one of the only things you have to keep up with. But with both of them, the only thing you have to keep up with both of them is obviously tires, brakes, rotors, and kind of the suspension of the car. Finally, I would like to talk about how it impacts the environment. Gasoline cars are known to have emissions, and these emissions bring gases like carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, and other types of gases that are very harmful. According to the U.S. Environment Protection Agency, gas cars are a major source of greenhouse in our atmosphere. On electric cars, they don't really use exhaust like gasoline cars. They don't burn gas, and yes, it helps reduce emissions, but however, they are not completely impact-free to our environment. They produce battery, and producing battery can really help the environment, can really hurt the environment. And yet, it depends on how their electricity is made, because with more cleaner electricity, it's cleaner to the environment. In conclusion, I would like to say that electric cars and gas cars have both benefits and a lot of withdrawals. While gas cars are more familiar and are convenient and are easy to refill, electric cars offer new technology, lower maintenance, and fewer emissions. Thank you.